Mark 1000. We are operating roughly a 10-second delay. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Your time zone is going the way you want it to. Standard major announcements, which I guess are not major announcements, they're just standard announcements. Work is work. I'll try to keep things as consistent as I can. After this, we'll be playing Dune. I need time off in October and December. Possibly within the next month as well. And then that is pretty much it. Yeah. As always, today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support. Whatever form that support comes in, it is truly appreciated. I encourage conversation always, so feel free to talk about whatever you want, ask about whatever you want. Please just keep a few things in mind. One, my focus is on the game, not to chat. Two, wait, hold on, I screwed that up. Two, there's roughly a 10-second delay on Twitch, 20 on YouTube. And three, I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my beautiful wife is involved. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, whether it be me or someone else, please keep it reasonable and respectful. We try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be themselves. Alright, there we go. Other than that, I think we're good to go. So we'll go ahead and... Hey, check close. Thank you. Just dive right in. Hello, welcome back to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4. Specifically Archon Prophecy, even more specific than that, Story Map 2. This is our third try. The first try, or normal, normal. I just got my butt handed to me. Now, again, I'm average at best. I think if I had focused down the Umbral Dwelling first, probably would have done better. Focused on just securing that one spot, that sort of thing. That's fine. We tried it on first time on easy, and I was still kind of tilted. So this third, it's doing fine, but I felt I could do better. So this third try, still easy, reset, dealing with things. We are doing much better. We've started making a second city. We've secured an Umbral Dwelling spot to get gold, Archon's blood, and more gold. We need gold. We've also secured Void Stones, or had secured Void Stones. How strong are you? You're 71. So I think... Yeah, you guys can at least head down, get the palisade walls, and these guys are just kind of rebuilding their forces. There we go. We'll do that. Again, I think Sanctuary Outpost and the Umbral Dwelling should get 4 expansions total, up to 2. I don't know what to call these. Districts? Zones? Provinces away. So, in here, right? I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, that's it. Grab all 4 of these. Or 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know what I mean? Or 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, or like if it extended, if these connected, I could go 1 from here, 1, 2. Assume there's a province here, 3, 4. No, hold on, 1, 2. Nope, this is as far out as I could go. And then on the surface, I think outposts should get 3, but they all have to be touching the outposts. Sometimes I wobble between 3 and 4, but at least 3. Story-wise, we are assaulting the remnants of the old giant kingdoms, and we're dealing with that. We did get Prelude of Doom. We're selecting a new tome. So if we show the tomes I have by tier, right? We've got Necromancy Zeal. We tripled up on tier 2, so we want another tier 3. And what we're gonna grab is Tome of the Great Transformation for Whiteborn. Soul Harvest will be useful because we can convert souls to thralls and thralls to research, sort of thing. Necrotic Spires isn't bad, especially if they're going to be undead. Bone Dragon reanimation's pretty good. Fatigued Legion is an enchantment that's pretty good. So a weakening aura. Wow. So they'll have a weakening aura and an intimidating aura. Wow, that's really good. Domain of Death. Not the worst. I'm soulbound. Not the worst. And Desecrated Structures. Target resource known in your domain provides +5 soul income. So I can just crank the soul income. Huh, this might be a better choice than I thought. We're gonna go ahead, select that.
Once you have felt the power of necromancy,
and we want both Whiteborn and Fatigued Legion.
An empire does not
so I'll lock Whiteborn. I'll grab Fatigued Legion. Our science is so far behind. Let me do Dark Knowledge Ritual. But we only have 2 cities. I think this is gonna turn into a research, right? Because it'll have 1, and this provides mana and research. 2, 3, 4, 5 research facilities. Potentially 6. Oh. That is something to keep in mind. This is gonna be far, so if we get a 3rd one, like I said, I might... What am I at? I'm at very good. I might take this. The Temple of the Tome. For me. Burn down this to the ground so this can expand even more. Maybe. Axwing's a mess, they can have it. Not doing that. You did your thing, you're healing and on defense, that's fine. You're on defense, can't do anything down here. You're good. Well, I should get them near each other at least. Alright, you need an architect. Right? Architect? Yeah, an architect. You have an architect, so you're good. You can expand. I need... Okay. And that's a really good farm. This is going to be a gold mine, so this has to be a farm. So let's grab the third farm for the huge boost in food. Oh, this would be a good farm too. Oh, so quarry. Oh no. Oh, research. Go, because we can throw all the quarries we want up here. Interesting. Okay. Getting things worked out. Convert this back to a farm. Yeah, this can only be a quarry. This can also only be a quarry. But this is a really good farm. Technically, that's a really good farm too, but I don't know if we're going to have enough room to grab it. So we'll see. So we got the granary. Working on the obelisk. After the obelisk. Kind of need the bathhouse. What are we at? 5. It's going to pop in 4. Let's queue up the Masonic Hall. Saladria can annex another province. I don't think I'm going to go above this line. So, a lot of foresters here. I don't think I'm going to go below this line. But if we put a quarry here, that'll boost the golem mine. And allow us to grab the smith skill. Because it needs 4 quarries for the boost. So this will pump out units. Good. New skill, which I think is Dark Vigor, and we want to save for that. That's actually really important. We don't have any vassals yet, so we'll let that stick. Oh! Well, this counts as a mine. Yeah, I think getting this is more important. And we'll go from there. We got another vicious windshield, so someone needs it. We take a look at our armies. You have one. You don't have one. And on you, as far as weapons go, you have a... Ah, there we go. Okay. The Death Calling Slicer isn't bad. But it could be better. What do I have for resources? I have a decent chunk. I do spirit damage. And we want distracted. Sunder defense is always good. Close. Crit chance is actually pretty good on him too. And the same thing with, well, maybe not him, because he's, oh no! Yeah, so he's got a plus 20% crit chance on him. This is the warrior. Right? And then on our Death Knight, we can do the same thing. So they'll have a bit, and do they? I don't think Frenzy can stack twice. Yeah, 20. So there's 30. So combine it with blueprints. Do I have? I do not. Quests? Interesting. Pantheon. Right? Spirit. Even this. That's tier 2. We have enough. Do we go up to tier 3? Crit damage? Oh, what's tier 3? I would like to save that last point for potentially disease. Requires 2 Archon. I don't know if we're gonna get it. So I'll at least make this. So he'll have a base, if he's teamed up next to someone, he'll have a base 50%, so every other hit should crit. And it should do even more damage on top. So we'll do that. We'll make 2 of these for our melee guys, because they're both going similar builds. Other than that, yeah, I think this is gonna be research, because we look, research, quarry up this way is fine, right? This will be a mine, that'll be a mine, but I need the research. So turning this into a scholarly government will help boost research. What is his... Horos the Sculptor. What is his... Duelist? We can trigger this. Well, we're gonna have to mess with this a little, get him to slay a war ruler. But we can do this. Yeah, so they're gonna burn the... Okay. 600. Right, well, that's a... Hold on. 600. 600. 700. 600. 140. No heroes. We should be able to take this. High risk. 600 and 700 is 1300. We might have to fight it. Maybe we can make them come to me so I have the benefit of walls? We'll go ahead, launch that. Burden of Guilt, that's the other thing we want. You're stuck. Well, actually, oh, right. I think this is going to be the teleport. And then the teleporter here probably as well. Because we have teleporters now. So definitely want the Smith's Guild. Or here. Oh no, that would give up. Well, we'd only lose 5. Yeah, we'll go ahead and build a teleporter there. Great, you're making a unit. Need the academy. Shade maker. I just need to pump out units. You're waiting. Can't see under there. Is there anything? I'm afraid if I step too far away, there'll be another attack. So I think they have to sit there. Okay, and we're good. Obelisk, so we got plenty of mana. Enter. Should have thrown up a bookmark. So I can take this. Alright. I'll auto-combat it, but I'll lose. Hard. So that's a low game. Yeah, so I need to pull back. I need 3 armies to deal with him. So, knowing that, you head in that direction. Knowing there, oh, okay. I'll just end this turn. Oddly enough, because of the way they're spread... Oh, hold on. Save game. Bookmark 2. Because there are 2 ways to handle this, right? You go there. You go there. High risk. Oh, I didn't see that one. Okay. So load game. Bookmark 2. Yeah, I didn't see that 4th army. So yeah, so they're taking that. You're headed in this direction. You guys are pulling back. You get the architect. And we'll go ahead and queue up another architect there. Yeah, and you just do this, and you're on defense, and we hope you can hold. Otherwise, nothing else really changes. We will queue up Burden of Guilt. End turn. So, they're gonna wipe out that outpost again. Okay. You pull back for an army. You come in here. So you need a Shademaker. You need a Shademaker. And then you're good. More importantly, since you're getting into combat, you can have the Deadly Mace. And we'll go ahead and make another one for our other melee dude. Because underground, yeah, here they... Oh, wow. They're just completely bypassing it. Okay. That should be enough. And I need the gold. Let me queue up a Shademaker. 2 of them. Let that sit. You're good. You're good. Let me put you way back here so I know you're not in range of reinforcements. You're there on defense. After the hall, they do need a bathhouse. But what I will do is boost the gold. End turn. Yep. They're gonna burn it to the ground. Yep. End turn. Yeah, so they come up to the surface. But they can't get within range. So you go in here. We buy this Shademaker. And you go in here. So now we have 3 stacks of 6. That's 1,000, 600, 600, 2. Alright. Great. We might grab another... Again, I want a nautical governor? Well, maybe not. Maybe we can work with what we have. So, Burden of Guilt is ready. Perfect. We'll go ahead. Cast that on you. So what exactly did that? It did a little damage. So they took 20, and they lose half of their movement points. So they can't really go anywhere. We'll go ahead. Queue up another one. Save game. Bookmark 1. I think I'm gonna have to fight this. Give me a guardian. Just to limit... Yeah. So in my mind, I should lose nothing. Hold on. No Marlin. No Marlin. What is going on? Why is Marlin invisible? So he's in this army? Why is he invisible? Huh. I'll auto combat. Yeah, I shouldn't lose that much. So I have to retry this. I bet you it's those wisps. Hold on. Close. When did I... That's actually not bad, but I'd rather disenchant it. I think I can make better. Where did I... Bookmark 2? So bookmark 1. Alright, so here. They pull back to here. You pull back here. Okay, you... Wait, do you have an arc? Oh, you need an architect. Wait. You go in this one. We queued up an architect here. We let things fit. After the hall, you need a golem mine. No real... Well... Here, we lose 5, but knowing this is going to be quarry, we get it back and then a little extra. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm a little too focused on, oh, this has an iron deposit. Quarry has to go there. But you don't have to do that. And in some cases, it's probably better if you don't. A tithe collector. Yeah, the tithe collector's not so good here. Well, it'd be fine here. So that's something to keep in mind. But double pump gold, let that sit. You're parking your butt there. You're there. You're done. Burden of guilt? No. Trigger the dark ritual. Shave off that. Then queue up the burden of guilt. Done, 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 done. End turn. Don't understand why he's invisible. So we give up that. We move you into here. We move you out to here. Still playing out the same. That should be exactly where we were. And then we double queued up Shade Makers. So save game. bookmark 2 again. You're gonna get into a very large fight, so you need the deadly mace. What can we make for torso? Hit points, defense, resistance. It's just a nice, simple... Go ahead and forge that. There you go. Done. Done. Yep, he's gonna burn that to the ground. We've got the deadly mace. And turn. So up to the surface, same situation, literally. Save game, bookmark 2. You go into this army. We rush you. You go into this army. This army's good to go. Let's see. Spell ready. Ah, we throw the reinforced armor on you. And you need something similar, I think. So we'll go ahead. Just make another one. Cast Burden of Guilt on you. Not save the game. And again, we're gonna have to fight this. Trigger this fight. Wait, where? So now this one's Merlin. Alright. Game. Bookmark 2. Okay, so this is the Merlin. Okay, right? Save game, bookmark 2. Right? Nope, hold on. Where? Hey. So Merlin, yeah, so the 2. So this time for some reason, this is Merlin. So, Burden of Guilt on you. There we go. Now trigger this. Right, taking damage. Alright. Again, if I lose like a unit or 2, that's fine. Again, probably gonna have to fight this though, just to minimize it. Wow! Why? Oh, that's a retry. Okay. Alrighty. We can probably defeat him in detail one-on-one. So, Scarelings. These guys are annoying. We can probably handle it. Yeah, we're in range. Well, I guess the question is, what would be better? So what does this do? Necro has center resistance. So kills turn into zombies. I think this side? Nope. Yeah, I don't think that's useful right now. I think we keep them back. Punch these guys up. Yeah, and then these guys have to go here. Honestly, I don't think anything's gonna be in range, but just for bait. End turn? Pull back. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Alright. And then... I don't have the vines. Okay. You can mass condemn. Actually, hold on. That, yeah, there's my zombies. And that's all you're gonna do. I mass condemned. Wow! Even with the weakness. Really? Versus... out of range. What? Oh. So I can't... the issue is that I really can't let them charge. Or I'm screwed. $75 is the best I can do. Really? Yeah, I don't like how this is calculated. I guess I go... defense. I don't know. Yeah, it's gotta get a kill. So you go here. You go here. Take the stab. Then necrotize. There we go. I think you're headed in this direction. Don't care. You're headed in this direction because they're going to need the help. And then you... Great. Go this way. I think that's the best I can do. No. So the idea is that... Yeah, this... God damn, that dissonance sucks. But the idea is that... Okay. Got a fumble. Not sure what happened there. That was a summoned unit. Okay. So... Dead. Constricted. Okay. Yeah, they're losing melee units, which is good for me. I think you go that way. Right, the heal is free. Only a 25% chance to hit. Why? That at least gives me some 50-50s. Missed. Alright. Kill you. Pop this here. Really? And then necrotize them. Pretty good. So now he's got all these summoned units. Right, they're stuck. I don't know if I run them forward. Okay. Hold on. What? I think you go defensive. And you go defensive. And they can't move, so that still leaves this flank. Oh, what's this? Alright. Oh, I messed this up. Defense. Defense. This way? For a heal. Lot of breaking going on here. I think that's all I can do. Yeah, lost a unit. Don't care about that unit. 2 units down. Might lose a 3rd. Whoa! What happened there? Berserk. Why are you berserk? Kinda have to. Let that not clear berserk. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Alright, take your shots. Great. What? And they're berserk. Holy. Why can I not? Whoa! Where did my leader go? Why did my... What is going on? Why is my leader dead? I don't understand what happened there. He's not... No, 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 no. Bookmark 2 it is. What happened? I was out of range. I'm very confused. Alright. Save game. Overwrite. Trigger. Auto combat. Hold on. Have we cast Burden of Guilt? We have not cast Burden of Guilt. So maybe Burden of Guilt is wasted on this guy? No, we'll do that one. Alright. Trigger the fight. Apparently this is the best I can do? Which I find improbable? But I guess I take it and rebuild? is the upkeep on these guys? Yeah, mana. So that's the thing, right? And now I just have to rebuild as quick as I can. Grab... Ooh, no, not desecrate structure. No, I don't think I want that. I will grab the Whiteborn. You up. Fatigue Legion. And now I have to rebuild. I can't support the mana. Alright, so you're fine. We'll swap things out as best we can. Okay. Like, I feel like I screwed up there. New skill. Or spare your mind. Nope. Suppress. Great. Okay, you go back into this army. I mean... What do you go in this direction? Another Guardian. So what do you need? You just need a Guardian. You're in there. You're deleted. New skill available, which is recruiting units. Yep. There. Spell Fatigue Legion. We'll go ahead and enchant. So now our units have more hit points and inflict weaken. Continue. You need to get deleted because I need the mana for other things. Okay. So Artesian Cruel Weaponry, Fatigue Legion. Let's throw an Inquisitor in to each of these armies as well. Oh, Third Forester. Right, which means next turn we should be able to get this. And I will queue up the bathhouse because they do need it. You're waiting. You're waiting. Why, McDowell? Now we're very good. So now what we can do, check this out. Call to Crusade. The Umbral Dwelling attempt to capture it. Okay. Cast down Merlin. So we called a Crusade. These guys are going after Merlin. End turn. We don't have to worry about them. I don't know how much damage they'll do, but they'll at least keep Merlin off my back. I assume... Oh! And then it goes away. Okay. Alright. So... hold on. So you have... You need an Inquisitor. You need an Inquisitor. And a Guardian. Well, hold on. Well, yeah, pump out that gold. Yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. But you should be able to take them. So bookmark 1. Beautiful. Dismiss. Oh. The Golden Wyvern Mount. Oh, we're taking that reward. And we'll throw you on a Golden Wyvern. So you have a ton of spirit resistance. Confirmed. Not a lot of other resistance, though. And we'll throw in reinforced armor. Who else? You need a reinforced armor at least. And you definitely need some. Oh, you did level up. We're gonna grab crit chance. We're gonna give you... Oh, no. Okay. We're gonna disenchant... Oh, the charged robe. I think the crossbow's fine to disenchant. And this. Close. Oh, hold on. You need boots. You get the charged robe. You need... basic reinforced armor. Someone's been captured. Awesome. You're good. We have some leeway. I hope they're not stuck there. Otherwise, that sucks. Really need that Smith's Guild. Not anymore. Enter. Uh-oh. Oh, no! All right. Rush you. We're all headed in this direction. Wait a turn to cast Burden of Guilt. And keep pumping out units. You need the armor, right? Yes. Wait. Why are they... Can we get you out of dodge? Or we're gonna need to delete you? And you. Because we don't want them in the fight. Okay, I was gonna say, they should be able to move on to water. So we've got Burden of Guilt ready. If it's gonna take 2 turns... Well, hold on. Give me that Smith's Guild and queue up the Inquisitor. You're in this fight. You're in this fight. Cast Burden of Guilt. No. No. Oh. On you. End turn. Risky? Oh, god damn it. Auto combat? Yeah, I need better fortifications here. I'll take that. Dismiss. Can shred that. Oh, well that I'll take. Alright. Underground. There we go. Finally got the Eternal Bed Chambers. Oh. Okay, hold on. So what is this? During the siege. I'm gonna grab that first. You're fine. You're in there. Auto combat. Great. Dismiss. Alright, you heal. Pop this to grab this. To also queue up a teleporter. You have a teleporter? You don't have a teleporter. I'll give up the farm for a teleporter. Alright. Oh, we've got some remains we can sell. Seven, 6, 7, 5, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3. Arsenal-wise, this gets shredded. The Goop of Demolition we'll give to you. Okay. Oh, you don't have... Oh! Huh. Reset your skills. 1, 2. Definitely this. Order. That. Confirm. 1, 2, 3. Confirm. That's part of the problem. You're fine, but you guys need to pull back this way. Done. New skill. Oh. Oh? Well, that's for while we're under siege. We're not in enemy territory. Not conquesting a city. Nothing in here. More stability wouldn't hurt. Mind grant mana would be useful at this point. And I think that would be useful at this point. End turn. Yeah, because they're touching. Okay. Ooh. Hold on. 100 Imperium. Knowledge. I'm gonna grab the knowledge because I'm so far behind. Right, and then the Inquisitor. So, in. Also, I just got a huge gold boost. So, hey. You start pumping out Guardians and Shade Makers for now. Smith skill will rush. Need the population. I do need fortifications. But more importantly, Inquisitor here. So now you just need... Oh, hold on. You have too many Inquisitors. You need a Shade Maker. You need an Inquisitor. What do you need? Ranged, melee, ranged. A heal unit, so that's an Architect. And after this... While we have the... Well... Yes! Well, this replaces this. So we'll hold off. But, more importantly, go ahead and do that. You're the strongest, technically. Alright, yeah. We need to rebuild this just for early warning. That again. Passed. Yep. War Party. Architect. So you need a Guardian and you're good to go. You need an Inquisitor and a Shade Maker. We'll do that. You're fine. Done. Yep, okay. End turn. Really, Julia? I called a crusade to try to get a little relief, and Julia wiped out the crusade. Need the tribunal. Let's go ahead and cast Whiteborn. Oh, it takes 100 souls. Glad I saved up those souls. Huh? Good. I don't know if she became undead. No. She's not undead, right? But these heroes should become undead, I think. So, hold on. You need the melee dude. Here you go. You need the Shade Maker. And then you need an Inquisitor. He should get Crew Weaponry, Fatigue Legion, Inquisitor's Mark, Intimidation Aura. He should be good. Uh-huh. Expand for 50. Pull you back. Wait. Give me a Shade Maker. End turn. I'll spend 18 to grab a Spirit Sap Smithy. More gold, a little less mana. And now it's cheap. Yeah, so I definitely need the bathhouse here. Just to rack up. You need a Stabby Boy, which I cannot afford. So I'm gonna have to double pump gold. And turn. I think I have to take this and burn this to the ground. Or burn this to the ground and take this. One of the two. Curse of the Sculpture. Oh, a Steward. It's currently a duelist. A Shepherd? That's not gonna happen. Stay your course. Because I don't remember... Yeah, 13. Alright, so I could have grabbed it. That's my bad. Alright. You need an Inquisitor. Great, you're good to go. Alright. If we... I mean... That's close enough I can grab it into here. Yeah, so if I burn this to the ground, this city can grab all of this quite happily. Alright. Here we go. Then... So I think I convert this to a Golem Mine, and these two to quarries. How many quarries do I have? Let me grab a quarry first. So this army is ready to go. This army is ready to go. Okay. You're on defense. You're good to go. Gonna double pump gold. And then I think the third tier of monument. That for a little boost. We're not going to spend on that. Okay, so we got the Tribunal. Build that in every city. So, 4 necrotic spires. That just... Oh. This would be useful. Let's cast Whiteborn. Okay. Bathhouse. This can grab yet another Forester. Again, I kind of wish I could take this, but I understand why I can't. Oh, you need a farm. Any fishies? Can't quite reach. That's 12. That's 10. We'll grab the 12. Right, so we've got some gold. Oh, you still need a stabby boy. Go ahead and rush that. And now these 3 can go on offense? Maybe? Yeah. Tribunal first here. Then gold. And then here... double gold... and a tribunal. Alright, so now we can go on the offense. The question is, who do we take on the offense, actually? Grab the knowledge boost. So, a main hero has to come. Your Slayer ruler in combat, so you have to come. Slayer ruler in combat, so you have to come. And the Pegasus is win a combat and enemy turn. Really, all of them gonna come? But the Pegasus can stay behind, so these 3 are going on the offense. I need to do some damage to relieve some pressure. New skill, which I am going to grab. Shadow Domain is nice. That's pretty good too. That's pretty good too. But we're going to be in a hostile domain. I need this Dark Vigor. And we'll keep pumping out units. Yeah, tier 2s and 1s, I guess? I still have to go underground here. Need a third port. I'll spend 18. Yeah, quarry, teleport. Or mine. Quarry. Oh! Okay. Here, let me grab the mine. And convert this to a golem mine. Because we can put, yeah, quarry there. Gives me quite a bit. And it looks like that's a raiding part. So you guys will head in this direction. to here, I think. Yep, and you just keep pumping out units. Done, done. Spell ready to cast. I think I need to keep that up and running. Bounty, rally, enter. You have a tribunal. Kind of important. Getting the golem mine. $14.20. So after the golem mine, we'll do a gold round. I want them to come to me. Okay. So, we're gonna want first vassalized. Got it. Great. Yep, you're making units. And then a guardian. Tribunal. Burden of Guilt is ready to go. We'll queue that up for the next research. Pass on that and turn. This should rush towards me. He did not. I was not expecting that. Right? Trigger that. That's an easy kill. Dismiss. Yeah, I'll take that. You go back this way. Give me that academy. And then a scholar's guild. We'll hold off on that. You're pumping out armies. So Shademaker. Into... Did we do an Inquisitor? It's got a stun. Alright, we'll do an Inquisitor up front. I am worried. Yeah, we don't have the Raider with us. Well, I think we can take this. So let me save game. Bookmark 2, because it's the lowest. Enter. Ah! Yeah, see this I can't handle. Okay. So I'm thankful for the win. What I'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Raise them all. Shred that. God damn it. And do this. And there is a spoiler. Domain of Death. So new tome. So the next tome we want from Order is, just to show it off, the Tome of the Revenant. It will give me Order and Shadow. We'll get Undead Resentment, meaning all units will lower morale. We'll get more fire resistance, more spirit resistance. This is a combat spell. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. Chamber of the Right. Energies to gain natural regeneration, which is really good. I don't know if that's stats. Revenant Whispers. Target enemy army gains 2 demoralized. And when attacked, get 3 skeletons with the Unholy Champion, and then the Fallen Angel, and then Necropolis. So we'll select this.
We who perished for the light, whilst they bask in its glory. We who are forsaken whilst they are beloved. We shall build our necropolises from the bones of their failures. From the darkness of exile, we shall plot their demise.
We'll do Undead Resentment. Why am I at negative 71? Unit upkeep is 63. Unit enchantment upkeep. Right. Oh, because of these guys. But they're gonna go away. I can take the hit. Domain of Death. And just to... yeah. So now he can't participate in the fight. Go ahead and cast that to shave a little off of this. Okay. Then you guys... yeah, so yeah, but like here and here, and then go down underground. I bet you can grab some mana there. Pull back. So we kind of did a spoiling attack. Really? Can't? Alright, whatever. You guys in there. So that's an army for defense. What do you mean? We hold off on that. A hero leveled up. Tier 8. So, I can't do I could do an Adept of Shadow. With Unholy Leader is actually really good. Because we're undead. So that's more hit points, more fire resistance, damage boost. And we're going down the amplified magic route here. Ruler leveled up. Empowered evocations. The Conjurer has been captured. They're providing research. What's my 100? 90. 80. Because they provide research souls And mana. So, that'll help. Not gonna sell them. Alignment's now very good. End turn. So he can attack me, but it shouldn't be... Really? I'll take it. And if they're pulling back, fine, they're dead. But I need to pull back as well, because I have taken too much damage. So now we've got Undead Resentment, select new research. We've got it. That's interesting. Yeah, if I had the mana, I could really grind him down with undead units. Let me decide later. That gets... Well, hold on. If that's all that has, it gets shredded. That maybe might be worth keeping, but I think I'd rather shred them. Song About Honor. Yeah, receives 220 production. Food and Salandria. 20 knowledge per turn is worth it. We're not going to do Iron Golems. We might do Desecrate Structure. The Mint and the Skull. Well, hold on. This would provide 10 per research. This would provide 20, and this would provide 14. How's our stability? Our stability is far enough ahead. We'll grab that. I do need a third quarry. So I'll rush that and grab a quarry here, thus boosting the gold mine. So that gets me my third quarry, allowing me to build a monolith, maybe. So now I need a conduit. So now that can be turned into a Doom Depth Trench. Mana and knowledge, which will give up a forester. Yeah. I guess there might be better for now. Alright, so we have reinforcements. But more importantly, I think that was worth the attack. Like, maybe we take that, maybe we don't. Orders required. You're getting defenses. We need to wait a turn. We're done. Another hero leveled up. And again, Adept of Shadow with Unholy Leader. And when he gets a kill, really good. Nothing's there. I'm gonna shred the Death Beetle. Right? But what do you need? So you need... Oh, the melee survived. Okay. Okay. New skill. Vassals grant 10% more resources. We don't have any vassals right now, so I'm not gonna put that. Withdrawn. Remains collected. Gained a level of renown. And now he's up. Yeah, so like... Now the city's in charge of even more. And he personally... So now he's a duelist. So now he shreds heroes. Oh. Confirm. Now he's immune to flanking. Nice. Sent a war party. Units can be raised. I'm gonna pass on that. Production in Calandria. I think I need the gold more. End turn. Bounty. Okay. The question is, have I bought myself enough time? To grab this and these two. Because then I'm looking at converting Salandriel at cap 30 into quarries and forests, and I'm okay with that. So let's 246. We still need the estate hall. A necropolis. Per adjacent research outpost. So right here wouldn't be a bad one because of it. So it's like we'd lose 5 research but gain 10 souls. Huh. Interesting. But I'm not sure where else to put it. Yeah, we don't have a lot of space for quarries, do we? Deep Depth Trench might actually be better. Because it's a positive of everything. So let's do that. Into gold. And then trigger this. You're headed to here. That's fine. So you need the Inquisitor. I might be able to... like... ranged units go in here. You need a Stabby Boy in the prison. Okay. Okay, we might be able to make some headway here. You're in defense. And turn. We are halfway through, so if you're watching on Twitch Live, I will want to add... You, sir, are being blocked. Block. Block. Okay. Is that an option? Oh, come on! And he only needs 2. So we have to push forward to break Callie off. I don't know what gold wonder he bound. Must be this one. Yeah, so if we vassalize this, turn this into ours and burn this to the ground, that will put us in a good position. And the Stabby... Oh, hold on. Stabby Boy goes in here. So you're good. You lost that. So you're good. And you go in there. And then we head back in this direction. And you come up here, and we keep pumping units out of here. So Guardian into an Inquisitor. I don't care. Industrious Governor might not be a bad one. It's a duelist, but it's also a warlock. A ritualist might not be bad for defense. So that's something to consider. I mean, spells ready to cast. Is there anything? Let's queue up. Oh, cancel. Oh, that's ready to go. Prelude of Doom, Soul Collection, Undead Resentment. We need to get that up and running. End turn. What do you have? You need a Guardian and a Shademaker. So we'll queue up a Shademaker here and a Monolith there. I'm going to Tribunal. Yep. Visitor. Guardian is fine. We're going to pop next turn. Grab the 18. For now, mana here. Yeah, so I haven't been down here. So I need a hero to come clear this out. I'm gonna shuffle. Oh! This might not be a bad one. Or another Scholarly Governor. Spellblades are hit and miss. Specialist Conqueror. What's a Conqueror do? Alright. Collector's not bad. Especially on a warrior. Alright. I'll bookmark here. As bookmark 1. We'll head back up to the surface. And like I said, take this city, burn this one to the ground. That we'll be at 60. So we'll still be good. Oh, we'll still be very good. Fine. So force migrate to here. Vassalize, burn to the ground. And then just stall, vassalize, get him off. And that should relieve most of the pressure. Yeah. And then we can do some of these side quests. You're making units. Done. End turn. $100 Dawns. We're gonna cast Undead Resentment. Oh, it costs souls and gold. Okay. Then I think I'm gonna have to cast this. As well. To help with that. We could... Okay. Desecrate Structure. What's Revenant Whippers? This could be a good one. Now he's bound in ancient. Right, but that's within striking distance of this. So we can keep breaking this repeatedly. So, bookmark 1. Nope, bookmark 2. We'll head in this direction. If they come out to greet us... This is technically the strongest, but I think I'm going to cast Burden of Guilt on the Phoenix. Send you in there. It's a Guardian. We're gonna need another Shade Maker. End turn. So we might get attacked. Yeah. But I can handle this. Low risk battle. I don't mind losing a unit. Or two. Didn't lose anything. We got 43 souls. I'll take that. I'm gonna dismiss. I'm gonna disenchant both of those. Oh. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll spend some gold. You go here. Making a Shade Maker. So Shade Maker. Then an Architect. Then let that sit. We've got some remains. But where they are is more important. We'll sacrifice some gold for some more souls. And then how exactly does this work? Okay. Oh, new Empire development, which is mana. We'll hold off on the mana. We're about to get into sieges. So I think... shit. Alright. This is gonna be dangerous. So who are the highest levels? 6, 5, 6. Here. 150. 175. Alright. 1... 2, 3. Because we need that. We need the gold. Right? You can stay exactly where you are. But to trigger this siege... Actually, hold on. This siege, right? And then we can add battlements, walls, bombardment, bolt repeaters. Close. Get you there. And you there. And we should be okay. You're in defense, you go there. You're in defense. Monolith, great. Pass. Captured. Finding resource. What's my good at? 70. I don't think I can end turn. Auto combat. I'll take that. Auto combat that. Take that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Raise. Dismiss that. Ooh, take that. Hero leveled up. Evocations do more damage. Give you that instead. Defense. Pass on that. Ooh, actually. Yeah, because we're trying to get to War Seeker as quick as we can. I think I do grab Second Wind for the heal, though. Okay. So we're still under siege. Alright. Save game. We're gonna have to fight these, I think. I'm gonna create a third bookmark. Okay, no, it's picking the strongest armies, but we'll auto this. I'll lose them. I'm not gonna raise any more, and instead, so what? Okay, you're fine. You lost. Yeah. Well, if he moves, that breaks the siege. Huh. But we should be good. And what we can do is start moving you guys in as reinforcements. Ruler leveled up. He is now 10. Ability cooldown refresh. Done. What do you need? You need a stabbable one. Right. You need a forester. So this could be the forester. Now we've got 3 foresters. We're good to go here. I do want a scholars guild here. So I'm going to build that first. Well, Grand War first, then the scholars guild. Yeah, a tithe here would be better than a gold mine and a tithe here, I think. You can head in this direction. You're staying here, permanent defense. We've got a tribunal. So how does this work? Oh, hold on. So if I desecrate... Okay. This. Alright, so it doesn't change anything. Okay, new skill available. Which is... Special provinces are cheaper. Remains collected. Can't create a bounty. End turn. So I need more souls. So I'm gonna desecrate another structure. We'll do it in this territory. So now we're even. Okay. Could do it. Oh. What? I'm gonna queue that up. And you're technically headed in this direction. Yeah, so I need more gold. Alright, so now we need a ton more gold. So turning this into a gold city. Not the worst idea. Okay. For now, what do you need? You need 2 melee and a ranger. 2 melee ranged. And you got... I don't think they can do anything. If that makes sense. Like, I don't think they can... I think I need a hero to break this out. What do you need? Stabby boy. Go. Wait. Clear that out. Wait a turn. Leveled up to 7. So he needs this, so when he crits, he gets hit points. You're headed in this direction. And you're headed in this direction. Oh. The mana node in here? Huh. Alright. End turn. Alright, we made headway. Trigger this fight. Auto combat. Not even gonna manually. Dismiss. Gotta wait a turn. Great. Wait, what? How did he bind that twice? There's one. Right. Where's 2? Oh, that one. Wait, what? Who? What city has... Okay. City awaits its face. We've got a Grand Wharf. Greatly appreciated. Town Hall for the gold. Brimstone walls. And then gold. You know, mix that up a little. Domain of Death. Cancel that. Or a desecrate structure? Shit. Defense. Clearing them out. Auto combat. Great. 100 production. You're heading this way. I don't know if that... I think that went to you, which is fine. And then... Gold. Wait a turn. Wait, what? Okay. Now, this one. Migrate. Yes. Well, that's dropped it down to 3. Revenant Whispers is pretty good. After this, I don't care. So, we'll just grab Rotting Explosion. Great. Pass on that. Desecrate Structure. I guess there's no reason not to. Right? Just so we're making some souls. You're headed this way. You're headed this way. Okay, you need... So delete. 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 And what do you need? Melee. Well, it's gonna take a turn to get there, so... Wait. a stabby boy, and you're good to go. You need an Inquisitor. Wait. You're kind of like that, and did I not choose research? I might not have chosen research, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. More knowledge. Pick a new tone. Now. We could go for nature, Tome of Glades. We can use that, we can use that, we can use that, we can use that. We can definitely use the secret. The other thing I was thinking is we are truly struggling so we don't have Unbolt Flesh, we don't have Gloomstrider. We could go summon. I wanted Prophecies. I guess Prescient Circles would be really good too. A Temple of the Prophet allows us to stack things and get more mana. But Archon, we're struggling with debuffs. And that would be very good for debuffs. Holy Order, Aura, would be really good. I'm gonna grab Tome of the Archon next. I don't think we're grabbing the nature one.
Rejoice, for the Archons descend from the heavens once again.
We are gonna... Okay, hold on. We're gonna lock this.
And
I'm gonna grab Holy Aura. You need... Do I want a nature monument? Hold on. Let's see. I have 3. If we put a tithe there... We could build it underground. I would like another monument. I'm just not sure what it would be to. So if I get it, I don't think I need Shadow. Order, Nature. How far down? We're pretty far down. That is 30 turns away. Versus 4, 14, 25. Also, we kind of need that. I think I convert that quarry into a nature monument. Great. New skill. You're headed here. So what do you need? You need an Inquisitor. In you go. And you can head in this direction. You need 2 stabbies and a shade. Go. Defense. And we're gonna try to break this. You're headed down here. That's fine. Fire Wyvern as a mount. Ooh. Oh, we'll do plus 10 alive. We'll go for the alignment boost. We'll wipe you out. Then you're headed back in this direction. Alright. 3 turns. Alright. Go. There's a defense. We're now making a decent amount of gold. So, is there any gold I can make in here? I could do a state hall. I can do an Archon gate. We don't need the stability, and that's all that gives me. I do need a wizard's tower. Food, gold, and mana. I am going to trigger this once. Done. A hero leveled up. He is now 8. I will grab Adept of Shadow for Unholy Leader. And I will grab Fortune. There we go. There. End turn. So now, because I don't think he becomes undead, does he? Oh, he does. See, he's Unholy Leader. So the fire, if he's undead, he's -4 fire. But from him being unholy, it's -2. And this is 0. So it evens it out. Our spirit resistance is also unusually high. Okay. Alright, you guys are headed in this direction. Because he needs to head in and clear all this out. 2 turns, you're fine. Oh! Okay! I didn't realize that this... So we're gonna take that anyways. And we're just gonna queue up a Guardian. War Party, create a bounty, we already started, and turn. We're just gonna prevent... Should be okay? I'll take that. So there's Holy Aura, select new research, dismiss units, shielding armor. No, get rid of it. Now we'll grab Pure Soul. We will cast Unholy Aura. Sorry, Holy Aura. Because we kind of need it. We're going to hold off on Domain of Death. Since we're about to get this anyways, I think you just rush back this way. What did you lose? The melee unit. Alright. Hero level up. So I'm gonna grab Undying Warrior. End turn. End turn. Yep. End turn. Oh, wait. Yeah, you can wait a turn. Start making another army. Town Hall and cast a Holy Aura. So we have both Holy and Unholy Aura? Holy Aura. Great. Status resistance to spirit, and enemies take spirit damage at the end of turn. Whitehorn, Undead Resentment, Intimidation Aura, Holy Heartless. Ooh, wow. Fatigue Legion gives us Weakening. How did I think we have on hold? Okay. That's fine. Wow, you need to make some gold then. For a few turns, I think. You're making that, that's fine. No governor. So who do we want? Recruiting or Arcane? Let's do Arcane for now. And we will also cast Domain of Death. And you're missing, you have science, you have gold, you're missing farms. And forests. So this is now mine. That's in enemy territory. That counts as a quarry. Dark Forge is a gold mine. Her adjacent quarry or mine. Oh, I'm going to switch you to a forester. Right. How am I? So now he can't win. I don't think? No. Yeah, has to be led by a hero. But this is now mine. That's going to be a farm. That's going to be that. Oh, wow. Wow. Need an Archon gate. Wow. This is... Okay, this is rough placement. I'm not gonna lie. Here. 2 gold mines. Can I transfer you? Okay, you can be a farm for now. What do you count as? You count as a conduit. I don't need conduits. Farm here. Need the quarries. How many? Oh, you didn't... Oh, no, you did. And you have a Forbidden Shrine. So you should have 2 conduits. You do. That's going to be exactly what it is. Okay. Okay. Give you a Whispering Stone. Because you need to build. Alright, so you've got the basics. Yeah, and I think this might be order. Just to make sure order stays far ahead. But I don't think we'll need it for what we want. Great. Lost a binding. You're on defense. Now we're making plenty of gold. So we'll queue up a Shade Maker. Make the gold. We've got that. We've got Silver Tongue Fruit. We've got Imperial Essence. Do I grab the heal? Oh, I forgot to grab that. Now that I'm making 91 a turn. That's an 8. Let me grab that, because we're about to conquer a host of cities. You're going underground. Deal with Fly You Foul. Disenchant. And then up this way. So gold mine. Mine, yeah, okay. Wait a turn. What do you need? You need a melee unit, ideally. You can make an Inquisitor, so we will make an Inquisitor here. Gonna take a few turns, but we should be okay. I have plenty of resources. I need to use said resources. What do I have? Got one of everything. Okay. This one's being burned to the ground, so this city can expand. So we'll let them... We'll wait a few turns. And head in this direction. Pass on that food shortage? Well, yeah. Of course there's a food shortage. Because the AI doesn't have to worry about food. I do. So, we'll work on getting some farms up and running. Yeah, alright, you're dead. An umbral nest. Okay, well... Auto-combat that. And then you trigger this. Ooh, an evasive ring. Huh. Enchant. Not sure why that popped. Okay, we can grab a farm there. Jeez. I have to regrow this back. Okay, so farm here. Farm there. Forester there. Kind of gets us where we need to be. Back to here. Means I can rush you. And then you're on defense. Gonna need walls. What structures does it have? Basic. Okay, so they got converted. I don't see a guild, so we're fine. And I need a teleporter. So I think this one's the teleporter. Clear this out. Enchant. Clear this out. Great. And now you're up here. Give me Inquisitor. And then a State Hall. Alright, we're still making. This one we want to burn to the ground. Let me... well, hold on. Your defense. You're waiting a turn. You're waiting a turn. Writing. You can annex another province. This gets us more production. This gets us research food. Feels good. Yeah. End turn. Ooh. Mark of the Owl. Ancient wonders in their domain. Every city has at least one ancient wonder. So we'll grab that. That is second? Again? Where? There's this one. Okay, well, not sure how that happened. Let's get these guys headed in this direction. So we can burn this to the ground. And you're on defense. Well, actually, I think this is the only city. Or was the only city without an ancient wonder. Yeah, so we burn this city to the ground. That should weaken him. And then this city we vassalize. And this city we vassalize. Yes. And then we're just trying to contain this while we go off and explore. That makes sense. Hey. Yeah, I think I do need to slide back to the green just to get create forest. So what is this gonna get us? Nature, affinity, and stability. Let me bookmark. I feel like we're in a good position, so I don't mind grabbing bookmark. Yeah, he is probably gonna come out at... Yeah. I mean, it helped, but not enough. You can go here. He might be able to take this by himself. But I think building those backup armies, Stabby Boy and a Shade Maker, is a bit better. I'm kind of vassalize. I do want that. I do want... well... Alright, well, we'll hold off. Marcus scene. I mean, now we're really cranking with Imperium. Vultura. Archer battlements. End turn. And I want Revenant Whispers. So we have to siege this down. I'm not sure why they've taken damage. It wasn't me. Should be able to trigger this. Hold on. Cancel. Oh, what are we at? Negative 80? Kill you. 1. Ooh, 2. Ooh, 3. Lot of money. Up. And you up. Start. So now we should have enough to burn, undermine, tower bombardment, bolt repeaters. Bullets. Pass on that. Sent to war party. Probably. Aha! Oh, I'm glad. And I kept him around. Great. Dismiss. Stalwart arm. Still gonna shred that. And again, I should be sitting here making things constant. So, yeah, you're set. He's kinda done. Alright, we need boots. Let's make some boots. Basic boots. Slippery's actually a good one. Hit points. Defense. Resistance. Fast. Or slippery. And then swift. We'll just do slippery. Forge. Pure soul. Collect new research. Sure. Waiting on that. Ooh. What's more important? Leveling up our heroes. Okay. Yeah, I think they're gonna have to take the long way around. Inquisitor. You do need an estate hall, but I'd rather wait till it's boosted. Stability is way ahead. Acropolis. A Solwell is better than an Acropolis. Yeah, this is a mess. Alright. Wait. You're good to go. Well, they're going on the offense. Where are they coming from? Not there. Here, I think. Okay. Remains have been collected and turn. Now trigger Pure Soul, which will take a while. But here, we can cast Revenant Whispers. Ah, Spelljammer. Alright. And save it. Crack the vault. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't think I want to crack the vault. I do want stone walls. I do want ballista tops. And I do want a tribunal. You're going where you're going. You're staying here. Although, we can Inquisitor and Architect you. Delete you. Delete you. Alright. Produce merchandise for a turn. Fairly with Doom, which is a problem. Oh, you don't have catapult? Oh, right. Yeah, no, you're good. Make me some gold. End turn. Yep. That's a problem. This is a bit more important. There we go. So I need another hero to help defend this. You keep making units that, like, can handle it, but it feels bad not getting an army out of that. Oh, hold on. You need that. I guess you can use the same thing, although you need, sorry, choose. You need hit points and resistance. So I think for you, this might be better. Okay. What's the next level give me? Stability, blight resistance. They have been doing a little blight damage, not much. I think I can take that. I might have to fight it, but... Right. Oh. Help the land. Final ultimatum. New research. Chamber of the Right. I was thinking, that's actually really good. So, this might be the final turn of this recording session. Well, it depends on how long this fight's gonna take. Says it's risky. I'll take that. Done. Dismiss. Whoa. Robe of Starblades. That's actually pointless. Rotting Bow. King. Insanity's good. Bolstering Armor. I'll take the reward. I'll try to everything but that. Attack. Auto combat. I'll lose a couple of units. Retry, please. Why? Why? Low risk. You're not going to lose anything. White. What the hell? Wait, is that... Oh, I didn't know Merlin was here. Okay. Huh. That's the problem, then. Yeah, the ruler. Okay. So, priority targets. Can't reach. Do I only get 2? Oh, it used to be 3. Okay. Oh. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Fire hats. That's pretty dangerous. Maybe I do retreat. The problem is... if I sit here too long... Yeah, they're gonna summon in units. Okay. Alright, cancel. So you... mind control. Out of range. Alright, so we need to teleport you... at least to here. Yo! Go. You're headed in this direction. You're headed in this direction. Bolt of Judgment. You step forward to there. Step up. You're dead. Here. I'm gonna put you there, just to take the hits. Grab that kill. Okay. Yeah, I need to wait for them to come to me. And then I need to react. What spells do I have? Oh! Hello! It's a big boy. Sealed. Or... I'm gonna put you here. That's a lot of damage. Up here. Oh, that's next to it. Alright. Yeah. Or seal a unit. I don't think that's... Here. We'll do that. Take the 50-50. You got this one. You can second win. He'll get some back. I think you go here to wail away on him. You face this way to defend. Okay. Range. What do you do? Abduct. Target as you're being consumed. Ooh. Bolt of out of range. If we step you this way. Should be stunned? No. No. Wait. I'm very confused. I thought Bolt of Judgment was a stun. Alright. Let's see how he responds. Oof. Okay. The insanity is a problem. Yeah, I think I have to back up. I think I need the help from the souls. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Alright, not sure how you would. This side, the problem is... Oh, he's stuck. And... no? Why? Oh, right, because I don't have enough casting points. Alright, here. Okay. Shoot him. Yeah, stunned. You're mad. Great. Theoretically, he'll attack him. No shots there. Yeah, healed up to full, healed up to full. Yeah. I'm just... not doing damage. Oh. Maybe you can help. Have you gone? You have not. I think I need to swing back this way. And turn? Oh, time stop is a pain in the ass. I might have to back up. Okay. Distracted. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta back up a few bookmarks. Where's bookmark 2? I'm getting flanked. I just don't have enough damage. Like, I can take it and win, but then I can't take... How far back can you... Okay, you can retreat to there. You can retreat to there. Lift siege, you can retreat to there. Oh, this is more important. Did not see this. Auto combat. I'll take that. Auto combat. So now they're in my territory. Dismiss. Dismiss. Ooh, a blessed orb. I'll take that. You're in here. Meaning, now I can cast Revenant Whispers. And so you have to go here. You go here. You go here. What did you lose? A melee unit. In you go. Manual. Revenant Whispers on you. Save game. Back to bookmark 1. Trigger. Now it's low risk. Lost a unit. Done. Dismiss. Disenchant. Auto. Lost another unit. Dismiss. That one I disenchant. So what do we need? Melee and melee. Oh look! Melee and melee. Now we have Chamber of the Right. Close. Now we can select a new tome. Wrath of the Emperor. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Instead, either, I would argue, Tome of Prophecies, or, honestly, Tome of Cycles? For Blades of Decay? Blooming Projectiles. And restart the cycle? Life Seed's actually really good. Or Tome of the Glades. For the Glade Runner, the Leaf Skin, the Sacred Meadow, Create Forest, aspect of the route. As we... I want this. I don't think it counts as a debuff. That's the thing. So every time we kill a unit, one of my units will heal. Right? And then this means my melee and ranged units will both be doing decay. I think I do this.
There is a cycle to all things.
Lock this, grab blooming projectiles. Now, either of you... You head in this direction, you head in this direction, you head in this direction. Ton of gold. Stone walls. Undead... Okay. And I think everyone gets Chamber of Rights. We can grow. We need farms. We need a forester there. We'll do that. We do need a Chamber of Rights everywhere. And I do need an Archon gate. Let me pop this again. I almost have to take that. But... farm there, honestly... Yeah, 1 extra turn for the Archon gate. So we can quickly reinforce, I think, is the play. 8 turns? Must have to readjust. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. Going in there. Hero leveled up. So we'll grab Ritual of Elements. And Endurance Tree. The more hit points, the better. You need Hardy Boots. A Ruler leveled up. 12. So either Enthraller and Rapturing Tree. Domination. Oh, interesting. Or Mind Devour. Gain Mind Ramp. Ancient. Ooh, hit points and damage, or on kill all friendly units. I'm gonna try Enthraller for lead by example. And then improved Ritual of the Elements. We'll do that. Another hero leveled up. I've got 1 point. Need to get to War Seeker as quickly as possible. Well, hold on. I don't think we want to make any more. I need that wall, though. Alright. I need at least the stone walls. Until I can get the Chamber of Rights. A new skill, which is we need Resourceful Vigor, so we'll save up for that. Drawn, collected, captured, collected. Alright, just all sorts of stuff. War Party. 1 more turn. Here, I'll do a Chamber of Right. End turn. Okay, so let's clear this out. Disenchant. Oh, I lost this. Okay, let me grab a Forester there. I can't rush that. Okay. Jesus, and you're running this down. To get you another point. We'll go into... Ooh, 12. Alright, now. Good nature for Withering Decay is still good. Master of Order for Resistance. Protection, Mending Touch. Add it from nature. Keeper's mark. Maybe. Add up the material. Meteor strikes can be a fun one. What's Master of Shadow? Raining Burst. Summons a random tier 3 undead unit. Adjacent enemies suffer soulbound. Master of Shadow might not be a bad one. I'm not keen, but being able to exhume a tier 3 undead unit in a fight, thus giving me more bodies to throw at the enemy, undead bodies, really pretty good. So we'll do that. Miscellaneous. What can we make for miscellaneous? I think we need True Sight. I don't think we need Army Recuperation. Huh. Demolisher? Eh. He could use a better Robe of Resistance. And I think we can do better on the head. So let's make our hero, our main hero, better. So if we take a look at, we'll say, torso first, what can we give? Bolstering resistance. Ignore status resistance. This is good. What's bolstering resistance? Once per turn, when hit by a magic attack. I think I'd rather have hit points, defense, and resistance. And we'll go ahead and forge this for our main guy. Defense, 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 defense. If I rush this, I can't afford to make a unit. Income, city structures, population minus 30. So it's 3 per thing. So we should be good from the multipliers. End turn. Sorry, this is the last turn. Let me at least cast Pure Soul. Good. So that should help with negative status effects. We have unlocked Uncover the Map. We have unlocked Nightly Orders. We're a few turns away from Martial Ancestry. 12 turns, we will see that. We'll get 19 turns Druidic Empire. Don't need the mana right now. That would be useful. That could be useful. I don't have any free cities right now. Okay. So we'll work on that. Ashwing. I think the priority is still burn this down. Vassalize. Get him stuck there, and then explore the map. There we go. So now I can truly reinforce this city at a much faster rate. I think I do need to grab, not necessarily for the archers, but for the forests. So I can sculpt some of this, and resculpt some of this, and resculpt some of this, sort of thing. Oh, I still get onto here, too, don't I? Yeah. You know what I mean? Forest here, to turn this into a forester wouldn't be a bad idea. There you go. Clear all this out. I can wait the one turn. Grab this next. Gold mine. Then the shrine for mana, right? So yeah, I think I do have to be careful not to push this too high so that we pass Order Affinity. And I think the third monument in here is going to be Order Affinity. Just to make sure that we're always doing Order Spirit damage. But as is, this is more important. Golem Mine wouldn't be a bad idea. Like here, right? Quarry is just an idea. Yeah, because then like, quarry's easy to get. Yeah. Alright, but we are done for the day. I'll keep playing. So we are done for the day. We've made headway. We're making progress. But you notice we slowed down. The first one we went to 75 turns. This turn, 120. So we only played half as many turns. Because we're wiping out heroes at an extended rate, we are go ahead and do that. Not boosted. What was I saying? Our science is wonky. So, like, we'll 10, and then we'll do a few fights, and then we'll just crank through it. I feel like we're doing better. If this is not easy, even on easy. But we have a goal for the future. Alright, thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos completely done. Bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live. Yeah, so like a farm there. And then, like I said, we grab the forestry thing. And we can convert some of these. That we keep. But, oh, is that? Oh, that's one of his. Convert some of these into forests as needed. And we'll go from there. Thank you much for joining me. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. You're watching live. I'm just gonna run ads. It's a holiday. No one's really streaming. I mean, I can check, I guess. I don't think anyone's streaming. If you're watching on YouTube, we're done for the day. If you're watching on Twitch, I'll at least run ads. I might raid someone. Oh! Arya is playing. Alright, then I will go ahead and raid Aria. Ari. Thank you very much for joining me. Until we see each other again, remember, I'll be back Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 p.m. Pacific. Till we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another.